with Lady D today. I'm your host, Lady D. Be a guest? Well, welcome to What's Going On with Lady D today, and I'm your host. We are joined here today by Marissa D. Wilson, the founder of Capsule, a Cleveland brand redefining work bags for modern business travelers. Oh, yes, and let's dive into her inspiring journey and future of Capsule. Welcome, Marissa. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing amazing.
Awesome, awesome. So we're gonna just jump right on in here because you got the latest tea on how to travel, and I'm loving it.
Yes.
Okay, so for the beginning, tell our listeners a little something about you.
A little something about me. So I'm originally from Cleveland. I went to Ohio University, graduated in 2012. I spent about 30 days in Cleveland after I graduated, and then I moved to Los Angeles, and I spent 8 years there, really building a career in media and entertainment, a little bit of music, and all of my adventures and things I got into in LA is what really inspired not only the design for Capsule as a brand and our products, but also my kind of love and passion for travel.
I see, I see, I
Yeah.
see. So now tell me, what's the story behind Capsule?
Yeah. In LA, I used to work for a travel media company, and I got the opportunity to go to Haiti and South Africa and all throughout the Pacific Northwest, and of course, all throughout the US. And, I had always wanted to travel ever since I was a little girl. And, my family, we didn't necessarily we didn't do travel. So being in that role was really my first opportunity to like get out and see the world. And so as I was traveling, I did a lot of production. It would be busy days. Like we would land, drop our stuff off, go down to the hotel lobby, kind of plan our day, and then go out shooting or figure out who we're about to network with. So it was really this like super on the go lifestyle. And I really wanted a bag that could go with me through those days. So something that was professional and sleek and helped me feel put together and organized, but that also had a lot of utility towards it. And I wouldn't be afraid to get it dirty or put it on the ground or those sorts of things. And I found that the market pretty much made you choose. Like you either get a luxury bag or you get a utility bag.
Right, exactly.
So I wanted to design something that brought together the best of those worlds.
Awesome. Because one thing about traveling, it you wind up having a lot of luggage because you need a luggage for this, a luggage for that.
Yeah.
But looking at the beautiful luggage that you have here for us, you can combine everything, and it's perfect for if you're just doing lightweight traveling.
Yeah, absolutely. So our initial products, the Capsule Pack and Onyx Carry On, they're definitely meant for quick 2 to 3 day business trips.
Okay.
We want to get you on Team Carry On so that you can get on the plane, get off the airport, and on about your business, like real in and out. I mean, I love traveling with that sort of efficiency. You know what I mean? I think it just helps you stay focused on whatever the mission is or whatever you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
And not having to worry about like your luggage and carrying all these bags, because all of that can be a metaphor for life. Both ways you want to pack light.
And then on top of that, there's a cost.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, so they charge you for your bags. And so now with this, the size of your bag, it's easy because you can actually store it overhead.
Absolutely.
Eliminate the cost.
Absolutely.
So you're saving money when you go with Capsule.
Absolutely. So it's definitely all standard carry-on sizes. So you can put the luggage overhead or put the backpack under the seat. Either way works.
Excellent. So, how did your business experience as a business traveler shape its mission for you?
So there, just that on the go kind of experience. Again, just like I needed to be able to be nimble, to go from my house to and get on a scooter and ride to my office, stop by the office for a second, then go to the airport or take a Uber wherever I needed to go. Like I lived in LA and I didn't have a car for 4 years. So that tells you a little bit about like
Wow.
how I got around. Like I used everything, the train, Ubers, the scooters, they were really getting popular back then. But like I used everything, So I was just like really into, being as mobile as possible on my feet without tying myself down to a car note or anything like that. So that same mindset is what I really am putting into all the designs for our products, like things that can go with you, like no matter how your day is shaping up, things that keep you nimble. That's why the backpack can transition to a fanny pack or crossbody, so you can go hands free. Like that's why the carry on, you can kind of put the handle all the way down. It becomes a little table for you, but it's just like very compact, very like lightweight, so you can stay nimble. That's like the phrase that I'm running with today.
All right,
Yeah.
speedy travel, and
Yes.
still looking good. Tell our listeners about this wonderful backpack here. You designed this.
I did, yes.
Tell us about what went into the designing and the make of it.
So this is the capsule pack. This is our flagship product. This is where it all started. I started on pen and paper, but it really was kind of this combination of the messenger bag, the classic backpack, the business briefcase. Like I thought about the aesthetics of all of those bags and tried to bring them into this. So that's why we have like this sort of sleek flip over situation. It's got multiple like compartments on the inside.
Yes, let's see.
But
I'm
yeah,
loving the red, even though we're wearing red and black. We are so coordinated.
absolutely. It's like, and I chose, red and black because, again, like we're looking at business travel. Oftentimes, you kind of have like your standard uniform, I'll say.
Right.
And I guess in the general business world, it's always like the browns, the blues, the blacks, whatever. So those sort of classic colors. But I wanted to just put a pop of color in there so it stands out, but still keep it neutral so it goes with everything.
Okay.
But yeah, you got this like flip over section, and in the front it's like these two deep pockets. You can get a laptop in there. The bag itself is 17 inches long, so if you have a laptop that's 17 inches or smaller, there's multiple compartments in this bag for it.
Okay.
But then you open it up to the front section, and it has all these different tiny pouches on the inside, and you can pop them all out.
Oh, nice.
And basically remove the strap that's around the bag, and you can thread it through these loops, and that's how you get the fanny pack or the crossbody vibe. And then the very back is like a dedicated section for your laptop. So removable laptop sleeve as well as a dedicated laptop compartment. So it's basically one bag that can turn into a bunch of different little bags that you can mix and match and make it work for whatever kind of day that you're having. And of course, if you want to travel with the whole backpack, you can put your toiletries or chargers or whatever in each of the different little packets. Mm-hmm. And the strap also kind of serves as an extra layer of compression. So just like a luggage strap on your big roll around.
Okay.
And how you sort of put the strap around it to keep everything together. Make sure if you have a zipper malfunction, the bag still has some support to stay closed.
Right.
That's what the strap also does for the backpack. So lots of different functionalities, as well as a nice little style to it.
Now, if someone wanted to have the band in another color, can they order it in another color?
Yes.
Or is it red just standard?
So we have red, chestnut brown, and black. with different finishings. So this right here is like our gunmetal finishing, but we also have like a matte black finish as well as a gold finish.
Nice.
Previously, we had it in like a Kelly green, a cobalt blue. Those were like our summer colors. So we'll see, what new colors we come out with later on. But yeah, for now, it's basically the red, the brown, and the black.
Show our listeners how this fanny pack, how you put the belt together into the fanny pack, and how they can wear that.
So I'll flip it over. There's
Okay.
like a little slot back here.
Okay.
You can just slide it through. And I guess I need a pouch. So if I take one of these like small pouches here, and you just adjust this to the size that you want. So this adjusts up to 60 inches.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do it. Let's see, that should be good enough. So you just thread it through.
And that's a nice thick band too, so you wouldn't have to worry about nobody just clipping it off from you.
Oh yeah, and let's see, can I stand up?
Yes,
Okay.
please do.
And so
they can see how this works.
I'm gonna flip it on. Yeah, and then you have a little fanny pack. I might have flipped it on.
And that's nice because you can actually put your cell phone in there,
Yeah.
And all your keys and different things like that.
I've got my hard drive in here, but this is basically the size of a phone. But yeah, I keep my phone, chapstick, keys, all the important things. And I love wearing this when I'm at like professional events.
Okay.
Because I can just move around, and have everything that I need right here on my hip.
Eliminates from carrying a purse.
Exactly. Save your shoulders.
Yes.
Shave your shoulders.
Because I'm not a big purse carrier anymore. It's just too much. And so something like that is perfect because that's all I need is something to put the phone in, the keys, some lipstick, and let's go.
Exactly.
Take the bank card, and normally I have another pocket for that. I won't tell you where that goes.
But you get it. You get
Yeah.
it. And then the bag still closes without the strap. It's got these little magnets down here.
Okay.
So you could have your fanny pack on and the backpack. So now you got two bags.
Right.
So that is the vision behind the capsule pack.
And I would assume now, what type of leather is this?
So this is silicone leather. Silicone leather, one of the most sustainable vegan leather options out there. I'll let you feel it, but like it's still got that genuine leather feel to it.
Yes.
It's pill resistant, water resistant. The rest of the bag is made out of neoprene. Neoprene is the same material they used to make like scuba suits out of. So the whole bag itself is waterproof. So I've spilled coffee, bone broth, really random thing because I'm clumsy, really random things on this bag. And you just wipe it off with salt or soap and water. I was gonna say salt and pepper. Yeah, you just wipe it off with soap and water and you're good to go.
This is really lovely. Now, you also brought the luggage. Mm-hmm. If you don't mind, you could stand up and maybe pop that in your chair so they could take a look at that and see how nice this little luggage is. And how many days of clothes could you put into that if you were traveling?
So I would recommend good 2 to 3 days worth of clothes, but it all depends on how savvy of a packer you are. Mm-hmm. But the way that the roll around works is we have no outside zippers. And so it opens by pushing this little button at the top. And then, let's see.
You can push your chair back if you need.
And then it opens. There we go.
Okay.
It opens with the push this button up top, and then you get this front compartment for your laptop and any like essentials you need at the gate. So easy access. You can just pull your laptop out of there. You don't gotta go digging in your bag for it. And then to pack it, you basically pull that apart, and there's a little hidden compartment here. And we also have packing cubes. So you've got 3 packing cubes in here, like a medium size one, a small size one. I like to put like all my toiletries and everything in here, and then a large one, which this can get a lot of stuff in it. These are also made out of neoprene.
Okay.
Neoprene by nature is a really stretchy material. So it expands a lot. So you get that feature with both the backpack and the packing cubes.
Nice, nice,
Yes,
nice.
yes.
I really like that. Now, tell our listeners how can they order your backpack? This is lovely.
Thank you.
I
Yes.
like this backpack.
Absolutely. So we are completely online right now. So you can order at capsuleco.com. So that's CAPSOULCO.com. So both the backpack and the roll around are pre-order right now. So I launched in 2021 with just the backpack, sold out of all 500 units at the end of last year. I sold all those bags basically one by one, all organically, no paid ads. And so I've been basically at the end of last year, I took a break to kind of recoup because I hopped around to different cities. I had a store here in Cleveland. Like I did a lot as a solopreneur. And so I really needed to take a breather and figure out like, how could I have this business and, still sustain my sanity and personal like fulfillment. And so I basically launched pre-orders again in March. And that's when we kind of announced the new bag, the roll around.
Okay.
So yeah, bags are on pre-order. They're due to be delivered in March of 2025. We have the fanny packs. We sell these separately now.
Okay.
And so if you pre-order the bundle, basically the carry-on and the backpack together, we will ship you the fanny pack for free.
Nice.
So yeah, we got a bunch of different specials going on. And if you go to our website right now, there's like a little spin to win pop-up. But basically, if you fill that out, you get on our newsletter. And we'll let you know about Black Friday deals and all that next week.
Awesome. That is really nice because I'm looking at this. This is great for college students. You know, because they can do so much with this,
Yeah,
and not have to worry about carrying a lot of stuff with them,
absolutely.
So this is great for just quick overnight traveling, college students, high school students, anyone. This is really nice. Now, I want to ask you, tell me, what does capsule mean? How did you come up with a name like this for this beautiful luggage?
So it's a play on the capsule wardrobe. So a capsule wardrobe is like you have 7 to 10 pieces that are like classic and neutral, but you can interchange them and make a whole bunch of different variations of outfits. So the idea is, we have your capsule luggage. So you got this one bag or like a couple of bags. Eventually, we'll have a product line of bags that are interchangeable, that work well together, that you can mix and match and use parts from the backpack and the carry-on or whatever, and they all interchange together. That's like the ultimate goal. But yeah, it's a play on the capsule wardrobe. And I just put the soul on the end because we're like a young, cool, hip brand. Like, I tell people, you can think of us as a younger, cooler, hipper Tumi. So Tumi is a legacy brand, been around for almost 50 years, I think, recently acquired by Samsonite a couple years ago.
Okay.
But they have been the premier choice of business bag for generations. But they definitely speak to a very specific target audience, in my opinion. So, I think about the next generation of business travelers. So like myself and my generation, and especially the younger folks as they're coming up, like what's a cool brand that they're going to choose when they start, traveling for work? What does that look like? So,
Right.
yeah,
And still be fashionable.
exactly. Yeah.
Yes. Because I can see this now as you're going through the airport and they have the luggage stores there. People going to be picking that up, especially when they lose their luggage or the
Yeah.
luggage tear for you,
Yeah.
the zipper breaks or something like this. This is so
Absolutely.
convenient. Now, there is something else that you do as well, because I had the opportunity of meeting you at this
Yes.
wonderful event. So let's tell our audience exactly what it is that you do for a living.
Yes. So I also work for a nonprofit called the Young Entrepreneur Institute, and we mainly work with educators to help them bring entrepreneurship education into their classrooms. So we do that in a variety of different ways. I myself manage our pitch program. And it's basically about teaching students how to pitch, because pitching is a skill that they're going to use whether they become entrepreneurs or not. They're going to have to pitch themselves in interviews. They might even have to pitch to their parents to like let them have a sleepover, or just anything random like that. But just kind of honing those skills early of identifying a problem, ideating a solution, and developing it into a short, snappy, convincing pitch. There's a variety of different programs they can participate in depending on what stage they're in. If they're just getting introduced to entrepreneurship, if they have a business and they want to grow it, if they have a community idea that they just want to implement. So we have a variety of different ways we can work with students and educators. And then sometimes I get to go into the classrooms and work with students and take them through workshops. That's probably my favorite part.
Okay.
Our biggest demographic is probably middle schoolers. Okay. So, it's just like a fun experience going in there and introducing them to entrepreneurship. I'll take my products into the classroom and like do my pitch for them and like let them see, touch, and feel. And they're always so excited, and I just love it. And I love hearing about all the businesses and things that they're doing, the stuff they're making, especially my social entrepreneurs, and just like how they're thinking about making our world better, making our community better as 15, 16, 10-year-olds, however old they are, but just as children, like
Right.
it's amazing to see. So yes. I think that I just love this world of innovation and design and technology and product management and tech and entrepreneurship, all of that. I'm really into it. So I try to immerse myself into any opportunity that revolves around that.
That is really awesome. Now, tell me, what were some of your challenges when you started getting your bag out here?
Yeah. So same challenges I have today. I feel like I'm always in this kind of, custom product development is very capital intensive, so it finding the capital to get this thing started. And I think I started designing this bag in 2018 and I didn't launch it until 2021. So all that time I spent, sort of networking, finding people who could connect me to different manufacturers, learning about supply chain and how to get things from overseas, and kind of going through multiple technical designers to get the specifications right. So it was a big learning curve, I'd say, because I didn't go to fashion school or anything like that. So This was like a new introduction to me. So that learning curve is definitely a challenge. And then once I sort of launched and I was pre-selling, keeping that marketing momentum, I guess I just thought I was going to launch and it was just going to be like,
Yeah, because I'm like,
amazing.
you're explaining all of this and the process and the years that it took. How does one keep being motivated?
Yeah, how? Please tell me. I mean, honestly, it's my customers, people who always ask about the bag. I mean, the fact that this is the second time now that I'm doing the pre-orders, and it's an extended pre-order, and people support it. They understand it, but a big part of that is because I communicate what's going on,
Right.
But yeah, as long as people want to buy these bags, I will make them. So that, and not only that, but also other people have, sort of supported me, especially here in Cleveland. City Goods, who were my like retail launch partners in the very beginning. That was a huge sort of So I would say the marketing kind of went like this. Like we would have these like great moments and then it would be nothing. And then
Okay.
we would have these great moments and it would be nothing. So there was always somebody who, came in that helped get that like great moment. So City Goods was a great moment. Kicking It with Kenny and Chain Reaction was a great moment. New Day Cleveland I was there last week, but that was my second time being on the show.
Right.
So that was a great moment. I had multiple like press opportunities. I was on Travel Noir. That was a great moment. Best of Cleveland last year. That was a great moment.
Nice.
So I had a lot of like organic sort of moments, and then also people who had supported the bag. I gave everybody an affiliate link so they could share with other people and get paid a percentage of the sales if people convert. So all of those efforts together, helped continue to spread the word, and it's things that I continue to do. But now I'm looking for, how do I get into Nordstrom's? How do I get into Saks? Who are like sort of those larger partners that I could work with to move bags in bulk? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So it's just kind of, I wouldn't say it's like I stay motivated, because a lot of days I'm like, you know what, I don't have anything. I don't have anything to give Capsule. I don't have any ideas. I don't know what to do. And then, something comes up. So it's really just like riding that wave. And at this point, this is year 3. I know that something's gonna come, because that's kind of the pattern that has been created. So it's just like more so training your nervous system to ride the wave and recognize the patterns and like have faith and do whatever practice you got to do to keep your creativity flowing.
You have support from your family. Anyone else besides yourself helping you run this business?
So helping me run it now. I mean, not really, but but yeah, everybody in my family pre-ordered a bag in the first go round. So literally everybody has a bag.
Okay.
At every pop-up that I have ever done, like my brother and my mom come and help me, and my friends as well. And the pop-ups aren't always fun. I mean, like if an event is from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., I'm there the whole time.
Right.
And, they will come, they'll bring me food, they'll sit with me. So yeah, everybody knows what I do at this point. And so they definitely offer support any way that they can. And yeah, so in the future, I definitely look to bring on more permanent team members. But for now, I work mostly contract basis with different people.
Okay.
So it'll just be like for a certain project or a certain amount of time that we'll work together.
Well, I can see our Cavaliers definitely carrying one of these bags. So let's get ready, because this young lady really has something wonderful to offer. It's Cleveland based. Tell our audience how they can purchase this again.
Yes, if you go to capsoulco.com, that's CAPSOULCO.com, or if you just search Capsule, you'll find us. It's the big red logo, and you can place your order there.
Great, because this is that holiday time and Black Friday is coming up, and she is running some terrific specials. So don't miss out. And I have to keep you informed. Be looking out on December 7th. Will be Lady Gilmore and myself, the Back to Toy, our toy drive. Our 9th annual toy drive will be held at Shaker Square from 1 to 5 p.m. Please feel free to come through, drop off your toys, and they have to be unopened. We're taking all toys and personal items for our children in the community. We will have Mrs. Claus there and a wonderful soloist that will be entertaining you. So please stop at Fashion by Flowers, which is at Shaker Square, and we look forward to seeing you there. Now, that's what's going on. Thanks for watching. Join us every Thursday, and you too can be a guest straight from KAZ Radio Podcast Studio.